So whenever you will go for interview and all, okay. So very rarely they will ask about Java question, okay. But they may ask you like how you are invoking Java code in your MuleSoft, okay. So for that part, you need to be prepared, and in our class we will cover that part. But at the same time, I am giving you some basic concept of Java, okay. So if they will ask anything additional, okay, like out of 10 project, there might be one project where they are still using Mule 3 or older version of Mule. So they are still using the Java code and all. Okay. So in that case, might be those project can ask something about the Java. So if you will have that knowledge, then that will be added advantage. But we have one good thing, like slowly MuleSoft is improving and they are removing the Java dependency completely. Okay. If we work on Mule 3, then lots of time you need to write the Java code to achieve different functionality. But currently at this moment, like in Mule 4.3, 4.4, like very rarely, okay. So in my last 2 years, like we haven't written any single Java code in our project, except one place we used, that is we created one custom connector. Okay. Now to create custom connector also, you can write the MuleSoft code only. Okay, there are two ways of writing the custom connector. One is using Java SDK, another one is using XML SDK. Okay, so even there you have one option, without touching the Java code, you can create the custom connector. Still, I will suggest to have some basic knowledge, so that part we are going to cover today.
Means is this huge difference means Mulesoft previous version and new version 1.4 and
Yes, yes.
1.3?
In Mule 3, 50% you need to write the Java code.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Not 50%, you can say 30, 40%, minimum 30, 40%, you need to write the Java code. Okay. Starting from Mule 4, it completely removed the Java code and all. Okay. Now everything you need to have, like you have component. Okay. And slowly MuleSoft is growing and they are keep adding components, connectors. So you can say at this moment, like out of 20 project, in one project, they might be using Java code. Okay. And maybe like few projects are there, they are using some Java dependency, like some reusable components are there, they are making as a reusable archive and they are using. So in that case, you just need to import that one. You don't need to write the code. Maybe someone in your team, like architect or someone, will write that code, and you just need to import and you need to use that one. Okay. So only that kind of dependency will be there. But if you have zero knowledge in Java, then also you can easily survive in soft. But still, yeah, let's have some knowledge in Java. So this part we have completed. This one is in progress. So first thing, like, is there anyone who know the OOPS concept? What is object oriented programming language and what is OOPS concept? Okay. So like whenever we talk about Java, okay, and popularity of Java, like this is due to OOPS concept only. Like it support the OOPS, like OOPS concept where everything is treated as object. Whenever you want to do anything, first you need to create the object, then only you will able to do any task. Okay. You have seen any bricks factory where we they create bricks and all. Okay. So you have seen they have some kind of skeleton. Okay. And they put mud there and then it take the shape of bricks. Okay. So what they do, they create one skeleton. Okay. And whenever they want to create new thing, they just call that skeleton. Okay. I just took example of brick. Okay. So in that case, we just need to put the mud inside that skeleton and it take the shape of bricks. Okay. So same way, like wherever if you will see they have some kind of skeleton and they are preparing things using that, then that will be very faster. Okay. So same concept they took in Java. So what they do in Java, we have two things. One is class and another one is object. Or if you see any factory and all where they do mass production and all. So what they used to do, they used to create the skeleton and they use that skeleton. Just give me one. Sorry for today. I'm getting too much disturbance. Okay. So whenever like we like talk about Java, so two things we need to understand. One is class and another one is object. Okay. So class is nothing but it's a, you can say skeleton, and then object is physical existence of that. So let's discuss about the like car manufacturing company. So what they do, they prepare all the parts. Okay. And whenever they want to like make a car, they just took all those things, they assemble together and they made they make the card. So same thing what class do, class contains the set of functionality. Okay, uh, let's say car has one feature that is escalator. Okay, so what you can do, you can create one class having feature of escalator. Then what other features car have? It has gear, then it has like like car used to run, then it has brake. Okay, so for each functionality there will be class, or you can like club all those things in one class also. And then whenever you want to make a physical car, means whenever you want to make a physical existence, what you need to do, you need to combine all those features together. Okay, everyone clear on this part?
Yes, Ravi.
So same thing, class contains the different features. Okay, what our object should have. Okay, and you can say it's a skeleton, and this object is a physical existence of this class. Okay, so let me show you one example for this. Okay, so let's say I am creating one Java class. We can give name as a, later we can create here only. So I will give you detail about studio and all, but at this moment to understand the Java, we just created one project, but detail discussion we will do later on. So here you can see we have one folder, src main Java. So whenever you want to write the Java code, if your project need to write any Java code, then you will write here. Okay. So here what you will do, first do right click, new, you will create here, which, and you can give any package name. Let's say we are giving test at this moment. Just giving test package name. And then inside this, I will go and create. So you can see here, we have option to create class. So create the class. So here it will ask the name of the class. So let me give name as a demo. It has some other thing modifier. So we'll create a public class. Super class, it's inside the object. So whenever we are creating any class, okay, so that class can contains the main method or cannot. It's up to you. So, okay. Now let's try to understand everything. Okay. So here we created one class name we have given demo. So what I mentioned earlier, so class is a skeleton. Okay, it don't have any physical existence. Whenever you want to have a physical existence, you need to create the object of that class. Okay, and within same, so you can see here we have test package here. So within same package, you can create multiple classes. Okay, so at this moment, we have this class. This class is public class. This is the keyword. Okay, whenever you are creating any class in Mulesoft, sorry, in Java, then you need to you have to mention the class name, and then it should be enclosed by curly braces. Now that class you want to design. So at this moment, I'm going to take very simple example. So what I did within this class only, I did main method also. Okay. And what I will do inside the main method, okay, what I will do very simple printout like hello to Java word or something. So here you need to write system. What I did here, I have written one Java class. Okay, as I mentioned, class is nothing but it's a skeleton of object. Okay, it's a replica of the object. Okay, and within class, what functions? As I mentioned in the example, like when I took example for car also. So what we can do, we can divide that car into multiple parts. Okay, then for each parts, we will have different functionality. Let's say one functionality to run the car. Okay, for that we will have escalator, we will have brake and all. Then another functionality we will have like to open the door, to close the door. Okay, so that piece of code, what we can do, we can put inside one, like that, do all those functionality we can put inside one class. So like that, we can split the car into like car features into multiple classes. Now, whenever I want to make the car, then what I need to do, I need to club all those. Just trying to join. So what we will do, we will club all those classes. Okay, Like we will create the object of all those and we will club together to make a car. Okay. So here, what I did, I created very simple class, okay, which doesn't contain any feature. Okay. It contains by default feature that is main method. Okay. So what main method do? In any Java programming language, main method tell us from where your execution will start. Okay. So it's part of Java compiler. So in Java compiler, whenever you will write, where you will write main method, so from that place only your Java compiler will start compiling the code. Okay. And in main method, what we are doing? So from here, compiler will start the execution. And what instruction we have given to compiler? We have given instruction system. System is a class. Within that, we have out method. And within that, we have println. So what this syntax mean? We need to print out whatever we have inside of this. Either you can write system.out.print or println. If you will write print, then it will print in same line. But if you will put ln, then it will print in next line. Okay, let's say after this also I want to print something. So either we have print or we have println. If you will write the print, and if I run this, so to run this Java code, what you need to do, to right click, go to run as and click on Java. Still it's coming in new line. Okay. So I think then println will print this line and it will go to next line. Okay. So whenever you will put println, okay, so ln will put your cursor in next line. Okay. So everyone clear with this very simple hello world Java programming? So here public is a specifier by which we are specifying like this class is a public class. Okay. We have different kind of access specifier, public, private, protected. Okay, all those things you don't need to go through at this moment. And even like whenever you will write the Java code in Mulesoft, this kind of concept will not be much useful. Okay, but public means this class will be accessible within this package, outside of this package. Okay, so we did access is specified as a public, and then this class is a keyword. Okay, what this keyword mean? This keyword will tell this class, like we are going to define one class having this name. Class name we have given as a demo. Okay. Now within this class, we will have the functionality. Okay. What we are going to use. Okay. So at this moment, I have written the default method by default method, that is main method. And within that, I printed welcome to Java world or hello or something like that. Okay. So now what I will do, I will create new class, go to new, then class. And here I will give name as a something like, let's give new class. And this time I will not take any public method. I will click on finish. Okay. Here, if you want to define any feature or functionality in your class, then you need to write the function. Okay. So function is like, what is function in Java? It a piece of code to perform any operation. So whenever you want to perform any operation, then you have to write a piece of code. Okay. So function is a collection of those piece of code. So let's say I want to write a Java code to perform the operation of calculator. Okay, how calculator work? So in calculator we have different function like addition, multiplication, subtraction, and division. Correct? So if you want to write any Java code where you want to perform all these operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, then how you will write a Java code? Okay, so maybe we can change this class name as a calculator or let it be. First, what addition do? Addition will take two number and it will add those two number. Correct? And then we have like whenever you work on calculator, so you need to pass three things. One is what operation you want to perform. Okay. And then second thing, like what will be your first number and what will be your second number. Third thing will be what will be your second number. So three things you need to perform any calculator. So what we can do, we can create a method for each function. Okay. And we can call that method wherever we need. Correct? So here, let me think, can we take any better example or we can take this one only to make concept more clear?
Hi Ravi,
Yeah,
I'm not able to hear your voice.
yeah. I'm just thinking like actually I just take one example only that should be very simple and you people can understand. Okay. At the very beginning of the course, I don't want to take anything complex.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
Let me take example of card class only that you people can think practically. So class. Yeah. So this is the card class where we have one feature, okay, or you can say method that is escalator, okay. So whenever we are defining any feature, okay, all that feature and that feature will have some result. Let's say you have escalator as a feature. So what will happen once you will press the escalator, your speed of the car will increase. Once you will use the brake feature, then what will happen? Your speed of car will decrease. Correct? So whenever you are using any feature, based on that, it will perform some action. Either escalator will increase the speed of the car or brake feature will decrease the speed of the car. Okay. So here, so whenever we are defining any feature, it will have some input, it will have some output. Okay. So first we need to write the output data type. What kind of output it will return? Okay. So let's say if that feature will not return any output, then what we can do? We can give return data type as a void. Void means nothing. Okay. So here we have given return type as a void, and then we have to give the method name. So here we are giving escalator and brake. Let's give the brake feature. And then you need to pass the input. And then it will be so here this will be return type and here it will be input type. Okay. So let's say in brake we are passing input or let's say brake type. So we have front brake, we have rear brake. So what kind of brake we are going to apply? Okay. Then what will happen? Once we will call this particular feature, so something should happen. So here we will create another feature in this class, escalator. In which instant like we are giving this escalator. So here we have created one class, card class. Okay, and it contains the two features. Okay, now what I will do, let me remove from here. Code and then I will explain what I'm doing. Now try to understand everything. So here what I did, I created one instead of card class. Let's give name as a feed control. This will be card class. I will explain. Okay, no need to worry. Just let me double check everything working fine, and then I will explain. What I did to create any card, okay, So what we need to have? We need to have multiple, like in any car, we have like many functionality, many features we have. Okay. So what manufacturing company used to do? Okay. They have different unit working on different part. So we will have one engine part, we will have one gear related part, we will have tire related part, we will have like escalator, brake, many things we have. Okay. So what they do, they create this different feature in different place, and once they want to give the physical existence of the car, they assemble all those things. Okay. So here I taken very simple example. So I created one skeleton of speed control. Okay. So like this is one class which contains these two features. One is brake and another one is escalator. Okay. So what name I have given to this class? Speed control. So this is the class name, speed control, and within this class feature brake and escalator. So whenever we are defining any feature, we have to give the what kind of things that feature will return, like that method will all it will take as a input. Okay, we need to give the input also, we need to give the output also, like input type also, output type also, and name of that feature. And here we perform the task, what task it will do. Okay, so brake feature, what it will do, it will reduce the speed of the car. So actually this is not a car, we are just trying to replicate that thing. So what I just displayed, car is slowing down. So what it will do, it will, once you will call this feature, it will slow down the car. Same thing we did for escalator. So here return type is void, means it will not return anything. This feature will not return anything. This will perform operation here only. This is the method name. Okay. So here we are performing the task. So now we have this module ready. Okay. Now I created the car class. Okay. Where what I did, I created object of this class. So you can see car object one is object of this class. So class is nothing but it's a replica. When you want to give the physical existence to that replica, you need to create the object. Okay. So that's why this Java is known as object-oriented programming language. So whenever you want to perform anything, first thing you need to create the object. So I want to use these two features of this particular class. So first thing what you need to do, okay, first thing what you need to do, you need to create the object of that particular class. So here, this is the object name. So this is the syntax. So let's say you want to create the object of this speed control class. So what will be syntax? Speed control, that class name, then object name, and then new word with that class name. So what it will do, it will create the object of this class. And once you want to call any feature of this class, then what you need to do, object name and then feature name. So you can see here, once we call this using this object, when we call this feature, so what is the output of this feature? It will display car is running fast. So car is running fast. Now, instead of calling this, if I will call this one, I run this program, car is slowing down. So using this object, what feature we are calling, based on that feature, this Java code will give you result.
So Ravi, if we write void, it means it will display a hard-coded one, like car is slowing down. If we want
No,
a
no.
runtime
If
output,
okay, yeah. If you want, like after this operation, if it will return something and you will perform some task on top of that. Let's say you are calling any function. That function will give you some result, and based on that result, you will do some more task. In that case, you need to return something from here. Okay, I will show you that example tomorrow. So I will show you one example using calculator. Okay, then it will be more clear. At this
okay,
moment, just think this function will perform whatever task it will do here only. It will not return you anything on this place. Whatever you are calling this function, whatever is written, it will perform this task here and it will not return anything.
okay.
So we are running out of time. So let me know if anyone has any query. If not, yeah, we'll stop our class here only. So like we will spend few more days to understand the concept of class and object. And as a Mulesoft developer, if you understand the concept of class and object, that will be good enough. Okay, you don't need to be expert in Java. You just need to understand the concept of class, object, and how to call the object in your Mulesoft code. That will be good enough.
Ravi, could you please share this code snippet in chat to make a note of this?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, fine then. So we are good with today class. So let's continue our class tomorrow.
Ravi, so any assignment